Peeps, it is Thursday, June 23rd, and we are here with another exciting HHN announcement. This announcement is for Halloween Horror Nights in both Orlando and Hollywood. Today, they announced that the Horrors of Blumhouse would be returning.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
No doubt. No doubt about it.
Oh. What's up?
Hey, Chelsea, it's Brock.
It's Brock.
Brock!
You should come get me.
Yeah, we can come get you. Hello? Brock? Brock, are you there?
Let's go.
The Horrors of Blumhouse, featuring Freaky and the Black Phone. Only at Universal's Halloween Horror Nights.
So, like I mentioned, the Horrors of Blumhouse is back. This house has been featured before, except with different properties. We've seen properties like Happy Death Day, Sinister, and Purge featured, obviously Blumhouse horror movies. This year, the focus will be on two movies, Freaky, which came out in 2020, and The Black Phone, which, as of the time of this recording, is due out tonight, June 23rd, and should be in your local cinema this weekend if you're in the United States. Freaky came out in 2020 and features a character called the Butcher, and he's played by Vince Vaughn in the movie, kind of a tall, dark-haired, masked figure, and he's a serial killer. And he gets a hold of an Aztec blade and kills a character played by Catherine Newton. And she's a high school blonde girl, but she doesn't die. The Aztec blade is imbued with magic, and they actually trade bodies or trade souls or whatever. And so I'd imagine what you'll see in Freaky is a bit of that. You'll be chased by both this blonde figure like you just saw in the commercial that's got like a red leather jacket, and you'll probably be chased by the Butcher in his original form, kind of a tall, dark-haired figure, maybe sometimes with that mask. Now, The Black Phone, I have not seen it yet. Again, it's not yet out as of the time of this recording, but features a character called the Grabber. Now, The Black Phone is directed by Scott Derrickson, who directed the original Sinister, so I'm super excited to see it. And the Grabber, who's played by Ethan Hawke in the movie, seems like a super, super creepy character. Really looking forward to seeing how he's represented in the house, how that character's represented in the house. At least in the trailer, you see multiple masks of the Grabber, so I'm assuming we'll probably see a few of those variations, as well as the trailer seems to show some ghost kids. And so I think we'll maybe see some representation of those ghost kids and the room with the Black Phone in the house itself. Again, as of the time of this recording, all ticket types are now on sale for Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood, including multiple day passes. There's a day-night option that begins at 2 p.m., frequent fear passes, all that stuff is now available for Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood. Select tickets are on sale for Halloween Horror Nights Orlando. None of the multi-day options are currently available just yet. Before we go, I wanted to mention that there's this interesting trend I'm noticing in the Halloween Horror Nights commercials this year, or announcement videos this year. We've kind of seen these character archetypes represented, and it's not subtle. At the beginning of each commercial, we've seen kind of an explanation of what character we're about to see. The snacker, the skeptic, and in this one, the cringe couple. And I'm wondering where this is all leading up to. Will those be represented in some type of, tarot deck, or are we leading up to some specific way in which these characters all tie together? Remains to be seen, but it's certainly an interesting way of tying the advertising together. So even though we have these different intellectual properties, we're getting kind of this through thread of these character archetypes. So we've now had 3 announcements for Halloween Horror Nights this year. Universal Monsters, Legends Collide, the return of Michael Myers in a house representing the original Halloween, as well as now the Horrors of Blumhouse, featuring Freaky and the Black Phone. Out of the 3, which one are you most excited for so far? I'd say for me, it's a bit of a toss-up. I love seeing the Universal monsters, but I gotta say, I'm actually really excited about seeing the black phone represented in the house. Now again, I haven't seen the movie, so hopefully I like the movie, but it seems like it's gonna lend itself to maybe just some cool scares and some cool designed characters. So fingers crossed that the movie's good, and fingers crossed that the house is good. But again, what are you most excited about? Leave us a comment down below. Really looking forward to hearing from you. And while you're down there, give us a thumbs up. Definitely helps us to know that you like this Halloween Horror Nights content and want more of it. Hit the subscribe and the little notification icon. That'll notify you when we upload our next Halloween Horror Nights video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.